did not raise him, but we bought him when he was a yearling. He is out of the Sensation Southern Gentleman on the top, which goes back to the Southern Sunrise, Southern Jazz, Jack Sensation breeding. On the bottom side, he's out of a mare called Starlit Wonder, which goes back to the Pools Red Rocket, Pools Blue Boy, Yellow Jacket breeding on the bottom side. This horse is actually, he's 3 years old. He is one that's had about 6 months training time. He's one that was a little bit harder to start just because he was just more of the nervous type, I think. And so we spent a lot of time with him on the ground, in the round pen, and, you know, doing those kind of things. We always liked that Southern Gentleman stud. We bred, when we lost Night Rider, we took 5 mares down to breed to him, and we really liked the offspring. He was a big Palomino horse with a really good disposition, and he was big and solid and looked like a quarter horse. And so we bred several of our mares, you know, to him. He's a nice horse. He stands about 14.3. He'll probably be 15.3 when, or I mean 15 hands when he matures. And we call him Cash. This is going to be a really nice little gelding. He's one that does not need a hard hand. He needs a soft hand on him. He'll do anything you ask him to do as long as you show him first. When I video down here, I always have a problem with all these trees, so I try to move up every chance that I get to. But this horse, like I said, will go anywhere you ask him to go, and he'll do anything you want. But he's the type of horse that's going to have to trust you, and you have to be comfortable with him. And then he'll do anything. This horse is Joe, which is the gentleman that's riding Cash right now. His son, Chase, is the one that started this horse, and he had him for 3 months, and then we took him back after we had gelded him, and then he had him for another 2 months. So he had 5 months there with Chase, and then Johnny rode him for about a month. So anyway, Joe's been riding him a little bit, and so I thought we'd just go ahead and video and show you what Joe has done with him. I had to relocate my position because I was having a hard time seeing. Believe it or not, this horse has only been in this challenge course 3 times. And the first time he did everything. Little cautious on the teeter-totter, little cautious on the white flags, but he'll go through anything. Just let him look at it and let him do his time. Beautiful Palomino gelding. He's one that would be a horse that you'd have forever. He's really good to be around. He's easy to catch. He's easy to clip. He's easy to shoe. There's just so much about this horse that I really like. I've always liked the Red Rocket Pools Blue Boy breeding. They're the first stock that George and I had ever bought, and we like them. They're a little bit stockier, and they're more using type horses. And it seems like the more you do with them, the better they are. Joe's also been working on shooting a gun with him. He did it for the first time yesterday, so we'll show you how he's doing with that. He's getting a rope out right now. He's been around cattle. Chase has about hundreds of heads of cattle there, and this horse is used to the cattle, which is great. He's used to things, you know, coming up behind him. He's fine. We're working, really what we're doing right now with him is just working on his neck reining. I think anybody that is a confident rider would get along great with this horse as long as he can, as long as you're just calm with him. If you're calm with him, then, and you don't try to push him into everything, he'd be an outstanding horse for you. If you're going to grab a hold of that bit and force him to do everything, then I think that you're going to have an argument. But if you are easy with him like Joe is right now, and you just let him see things and build that confidence in your horse, then you're going to have an outstanding horse for the long term. I missed that. That was the teeter-totter. Sorry. This is a beautiful gelding. I love his head. And like I said, I love his breeding. I think he's going to make someone a very, very nice gelding. And we call him Cash. He's a 3-year-old gelding.